What's up guys, welcome back. We've reached that magical time of the year where the holiday season is approaching and it's football and basketball season at the same time. And that means you need some delicious appetizer recipes. Today we have something special. I'll be showing you how to make this delicious Philly cheesesteak dip. Now I don't know if this originated in Philly, but I do know that if it didn't, the Philly folks will let me know in the comments. But before we get into that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. First things first, let's take a look at these ingredients. Here we have some onion and red and green bell pepper. The color doesn't really matter. I do like the contrast that it provides though, so use whatever you got on hand. We've got some sour cream. We have some mozzarella and some Monterey Jack. You could also use shredded provolone. We have some cream cheese. We've got 2 pounds of shredded ribeye. We've got some all-purpose seasoning, red pepper flakes, and we're gonna beef up the beef flavor with a little beef bouillon powder, a little worst word in the world sauce, and rounding it out with some garlic paste. First things first, we're gonna warm our skillet over medium-high heat. Add a little avocado oil because we're gonna start by cooking this shaved ribeye. The cool thing about this recipe, guys, is you use whatever steak you like. If you got some leftover steak from the night before, you can use that, or you can buy this shaved ribeye from the grocery store. Just gonna get it in the pan, get some good color on it, season it up. As for the seasonings, I'm starting off with a little all-purpose seasoning. If you haven't tried this yet, you can get yours via the link in my description box, or just use whatever your favorite all-purpose seasoning is at home. We're also gonna amplify the flavor a little bit with a pinch of this beef bouillon powder. All right, so the key here, guys, is to cook it through. You can use 2 spatulas to kind of shred it, break it apart. Make it, whatever size pieces you want. Then we're gonna hit it with the little worst word in the world sauce, about a teaspoon or so of that. A pinch of salt. Then we'll remove the steak and start cooking our veggies. All right, so in the same skillet we cooked the steak in, we're gonna add 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. And then we're gonna get ready to cook these veggies. There's still some steak in the skillet, no big deal. That's gonna get nice and crispy. We'll add the steak back to the party here in just a second anyway. So once your butter is partially melted, we're going in with the peppers and the onions. Quick reminder, guys, that all the specific measurements and ingredients for this recipe can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. So once the veggies get a head start, they start cooking for 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna begin seasoning it. Got a little all-purpose seasoning, a good tablespoon of garlic paste. You can use fresh garlic here if you want to as well. This is nice and convenient though. I'm also gonna add a pinch of red pepper flakes just for a little bit of spice, guys. Totally optional, you can leave it out if you want to. Once we give this a mix, we'll begin adding in 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. Making sure that it's room temperature just ensures that it melts nicely. A lot easier on your forearms, a little less work for you. I like to just do it by hand and kind of break it up. Throw in the cream cheese. We're still working over medium heat here. We're gonna give this a mix, allow that cream cheese to incorporate. And then we'll add in some sour cream. A little cheese whiz for the cheesesteak purists out there. So once that first 8 ounces of cream cheese is mixed in, we're gonna add the second. So 16 ounces in total. I'm gonna apologize in advance to the lactose intolerant folks watching this. It's worth it though. For you, maybe not your house guest. So once you got that cream cheese worked in, we're going in with 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. Let's give that a nice mix as well. This is perfect for game day, guys. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had this dip or if you intend to make it. Also, let me know if there's any other appetizers you'd like to see on this channel. Definitely open to suggestions. Now, my friends, it's time to get crazy. We're going in with 2 to 3 tablespoons of cheese whiz, because why the hell not? We're here for a good time, not a long time. Give that a good mix. Now we can go ahead and add back in the steak that we cooked up earlier. Then start mixing in our shredded cheese. Now I know I said 2 pounds of steak earlier in the video. You can use anywhere between 1 and 2 pounds depending on how much steak you want in your recipe. This is somewhere around 1.5 pounds here. So here we have Monterey Jack and a little mozzarella. You can use some shredded provolone if you want. But this is what you want to see. You want to give it one quick taste test. Make sure your seasonings are right before it goes in the oven. Then we're going to add this to a casserole dish. Top it with a little bit more cheese. Pop it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Serve it up with some chips or some baguettes, crackers, whatever floats your boat. And you've got yourself a fantastic game day appetizer. Look at that. Last but not least, as if we don't have enough cheese, we're going to top it with just a little bit of shredded Monterey Jack. We got this in a 9x11 casserole dish into the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or until it's golden brown and beautiful. All right, so my favorite way to serve this one is with some baguettes. So we're just gonna toast a little French bread here. We're gonna hit it with some olive oil, pop it in that 400-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes or until it's nice and toasted. Nice and golden brown. So we're going down with a little olive oil, just a simple application of garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. Nothing crazy, plenty of flavor in the dip, so you don't need to go too crazy on the bread. We really just want it to be nice and firm, that way we can use it to scoop out the cheesesteak dip. You could also use crackers, tortilla chips, whatever you got. There we go. All right, guys, this is what we're looking like fresh out of the oven. We let it cool for about 10 minutes or so I don't burn the hell out of my mouth. We have our beautifully toasted baguettes. And the only thing left to do is get in there for a taste test. But first, brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys, looking good. All right, the moment of truth. Before we dig into this, guys, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. Guys, moment of truth. Looks a little hot. Pray for me. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We've reached that magical time of the year where the holiday season is approaching and football and basketball season. Hold on one more time. It's the best food time of the year right here. You think they can hear that? Mel. Quiet. I've been playing video games over there. Is that Mario Brothers? From the top or?
No, just before we.
All right.